Hello, everybody. We are live. All right. Creator Bootcamp, Kajabi 101. Everybody, welcome. Okay, this is my first time live streaming on YouTube for this specific purpose. I've gone on YouTube with my kid, with my son, many years ago, just for fun on his channel. But we are live, and I'm super excited. Not to say that I am nervous, so I hope I don't show that. But so just bear with me. All right, so let me start showing my screen and kind of tell you what this bootcamp is about, what you can learn, what your takeaways are going to be, and essentially you will decide whether or not Kajabi is a good tool for you, for your business. So let's dive in. All right, so let me share my screen. Again, just bear with me. I am new to all this. All right. No, just kidding. I'm not. Here we are. I think we're good. All right. So Creator Bootcamp, again, Kajabi. Let me just make sure. Yes, we are good. Okay. So let's get started. And what this bootcamp, what is it? What is it, and who it's for? Okay. So this bootcamp is a 5-day bootcamp, 5-day training, I would say, with hands-on tutorials specifically about Kajabi, and also teach you about starting a knowledge-based business. Again, specifically on Kajabi. Kajabi is like one of my favorite tool to host your courses, build websites, sales funnels, and all that. And I specifically chose to adjust my window here. Okay, there you go. And it is for new creators, for people who are looking to start a business online, knowledge-based business in particular. So if you have an idea for a course, or maybe you want to take your coaching online, maybe you're already a coach, so you want to take your coaching online, or maybe you are not so new to all these things online, right? And you have maybe courses elsewhere. Maybe you are looking to migrate your already existing systems and you kind of been hovering over Kajabi. This is the perfect time, I'll tell you. If you're watching this before November 11th, 2024, I will have very exciting news just in a minute. And also this is for creators, for those who maybe have been using Kajabi already and just feeling stuck, just maybe not understanding the systems, not understanding how things work in the back end. So we will try to get you unstuck, okay? So what will you learn here during this bootcamp? Again, that's a 5-day bootcamp. You will learn about lead magnets and how to set them up, and what essentially freebies are, right? You will learn about funnels, sales funnels, freebie funnels, just kind of get a general idea about how they actually work, how they are set up, and everything what happens in the back end, okay, all the magic. How to sell your digital products, how to set them up in Kajabi. And if you've ever purchased even like a digital download from anybody, you probably like have gone through funnels without even knowing it. So you've gone through the processes through the workflows, right? So we will, I'll show you how you can set up digital products on Kajabi, and that there's actually many different types of digital products. We have courses, we have coaching, podcasts, newsletters, what else? Communities, of course, memberships, digital downloads. So there's many different types of digital products that you can sell. It just really depends on your big idea of what you want to do and how you want to serve your clients, your future customers, and also depends on your audience, depends on what would be the best fit for your audience. I will also show you just some of the basics of the website building. I cannot promise you that you're gonna walk away and be a website developer, website pro, but you will have the knowledge and understand how it all works and how to fix single page, just a basic page. So what we'll be doing, I will show you all that. And we will also quickly create your link in bio page. That will be one of the first things we're going to be doing today, in fact. And last but not least, and that's tomorrow's topic, is email marketing. So I will show you how automations work in the back end and how to create emails, how to send them, how to select segments, and all that. Okay. So, and the last thing is why Kajabi. And I see I'm a little covering in the wrong spot. So I'm just gonna do this quick. Okay. So why Kajabi? Kajabi. So I have been personally working with Kajabi for almost 5 years now. And prior to Kajabi, I actually was kind of specializing in Thinkific more. Again, it was 5 years ago. I know Thinkific has evolved and improved a lot. But once I learned about Kajabi, once I kind of again, got to know Kajabi back to make it where you can, why Kajabi, but I guess I'll just need to check. So Kajabi is a all-in-one platform for all things digital products. You can host your website. You can do email marketing. You can, again, the main purpose when Kajabi was created in 2010, the main purpose was to host for us creators, us to be able to host websites. I'm sorry, to host courses, to sell courses, right? Now, again, it's improved so much. So now we have coaching. You can even, if you have a podcast, you can host your podcast in Kajabi and stream it to main networks like Apple Podcasts, right? Spotify, and used to be Google, but Google does not have podcasts anymore. And now you can host your community, memberships, sell digital downloads. So it really can become a kind of like a one centralized hub for all things of your business, of your knowledge-based business. Of course, there's always room for expansion, and there's always room for growth. And as you grow, you will most likely expand to other platforms, right? Maybe you want to see analytics more in depth, and Kajabi just may not deliver that for you, right? But if you are just getting started, I guarantee you Kajabi has more than plenty for you, okay? It really has everything you need. It is also beginner friendly. And again, there is a lot of room for growth. As you grow, as you need to add more products, create more offers, it will have enough tools for you. And it is also affordable to get started. So people may argue with me on that and say, well, Kajabi is so expensive. It is not. If you just do the math and add together all of the other tools, if you were to use all the tools separately, it will pretty much add up to at least to the same amount, if not more. And now with Kajabi's new plan, which is only $69 a month for the regular pricing, where you have access to one product, one website. I think there's limited number of contacts and emails you can send. But again, to get started, it's enough. Considering that you can create funnels, you can build your own website, you can have a 5-10 page website on Kajabi on the Kickstarter plan. Okay, so it is really affordable. again, I've been working with Kajabi for almost 5 years now, and I've seen a lot of changes and a lot of add-ons and a lot of, people would not people, they would take off some features and then add on some features. So I've seen I've seen the evolution, and right now I think it's a very affordable platform and a really good time to get started. So, and why is it a good time to get started is because until November 11th, I know this is time sensitive. So if you're watching, I hope you're watching this before November 11th. If you're not, always check my link at www.solositesolutions.com/Kajabi. There you will find up-to-date information in terms of any promotions, but at least you will be getting 30 days for free. But if you are here before November or on November 11th, go to that link and use the opportunity to sign up for Kajabi with 50% off for your first year. So for example, I personally use the growth plan, which is most popular. It's $199 a month. If you lock in, which is more, it does have a lot of advanced features, it's going to cost you less than $100 a month for your first year. And in the first year, I guarantee you'll be able to figure out how to sell what you already know. No doubt, you will find the way. And with all the help that I'm going to provide you and all the guidance, you will be able to do that, okay? So 50% off until November 11th. If you are watching this after this date, then again, at least 30-day free trial will be available at any time. And maybe something else. Maybe you tune in when there's another promotion, but at least 30 days or 50% off until November 11th. Also, I'm again trying to move this thing. There you go. I figured it out. So if this bootcamp is free on my YouTube channel, available to watch at any time. As we go through the bootcamp, I will be adding videos to the playlist, so it's easier for you to navigate. You, again, free to watch this, of course, follow along. But if you want to receive additional resources for the bootcamp, some templates and again, the different guides and checklists, then you can opt in again on my website, solositesolutions.com/bootcamp, right? So if you want to get additional resources, just visit that page. I get a little bigger. All right, so let's see what we're going to be covering day by day in the bootcamp. Today we will be talking about your big idea and how you can take how to go from big idea to small steps, right? So what we need to do to bring the big idea to life, right? And we need to take small steps toward it. And I am here to help you, to guide you through this process. So we will be doing a little bit of a nitty-gritty today, like account setup, not so much fun, but we just have to do it, right? And I will also show you how to set up a freebie in Kajabi. Just a basic lead magnet funnel. So you pretty much, by the end of this training, maybe a couple hours later, if you follow all the steps, you will be able to pretty much share the link to the page with your freebie. Share it on social media by the end of the day, okay? Tomorrow on day 2, we will talk about email marketing. And again, a little bit of a nitty-gritty, how to set it up in Kajabi, how to use Kajabi for email marketing. And also, I'll provide you with some of the tricks and tips how to engage your audience. On day 3, we will talk all about product types and how to, again, always the nitty-gritty, right? How to set them up in Kajabi. Again, there are many product types that to choose from, but I kind of like when I jump ahead a little bit and encourage you and advise you to start with one. I know you probably have a bigger idea to have a membership and a coaching and the course and something else, but we're going to be starting one. And what you will learn during this bootcamp that I try to keep things simple. Although I love going in and like automating the little things, I want to say that I'm detail oriented because I just want to make sure that I do it right the first time and I don't have to come back to it. So I like maybe going in sometimes to the advanced techniques and versions, what you can do on Kajabi, but I'll try to keep it simple with you in mind and just kind of thinking of myself when I started, 5 years ago. Just keep it simple. Keep it to one offer, one product, one funnel. Okay, so one. This is something actually I learned at the Kajabi Hero Live that was just this past weekend in Los Angeles from Brandon Burchard. One, keep it simple. One funnel, one product, one offer, one, right? One group. And then you can always expand. So on day 4, we will actually get to learning how to sell your offers. Again, how to set them up on Kajabi, how to link it to the page so people can offer it, how, what they see. So you will kind of learn, of course, the back end of things and what people see in the front end, right? And on day 5, I will show you how to work with the website builder, how to work with landing pages, and we'll answer any of your questions you may have. So I did have someone email me with some questions about this, so I will bring those up, all the questions, and we'll answer them during the call on day 5 as well. Okay, so moving forward. Okay, so day 1, let's get started. And I know this live in particular will be a little bit longer, I think, than the other ones. So because we had to introduce like what the bootcamp is about and what you're gonna learn. But let's get started. So day 1, from big idea to small steps. All right. So we will be setting up the account and setting up the page with the lead magnet and all the fun stuff. Okay. And again, I will be keeping it pretty simple. So you don't get overwhelmed. Just take the small steps. Okay. See the big idea, and I will expand on this a little bit on having the big idea. Why I want you to have that idea, the vision, or again, it doesn't have to be anything in particular, but you just kind of have an idea of how you want to what you want to have at the end as your maybe core offer in your knowledge-based business, right? What you want to have here, so we can build backward. This is kind of like one of my biggest thing is to build backward. So we will not be creating a lead magnet out of the blue and then just to see what sticks, right? Just to see if it's gonna work, and then create an offer. We're gonna be doing it backwards. We're gonna have an idea, and based on that idea, we will be creating everything else. All of the emails, all of the funnels, all of the website messaging based on this one big idea. Okay. So, but before we move forward, I wanted to show you something, and I'm sure you've seen this Iceberg Theory graphic, probably different variations. Just kind of want you to have that, wanted to show you this kind of one more time for the 101st time, I guess, if you've seen it 100 times. That as far as getting to where you want to be and what you consider in success, there's different forms of success, okay? And whether it's having a successful business or a successful relationship, or you just want to be at peace, that's a success too. Like for me personally, to have a quiet day is a success. Okay. And at some point, success for me was to quit my 9-to-5 job and start working from home. And now I do. So I reached some sort of a success or some form of a success at some point. And now it's reshaping the success. It's always, it's a transformation, and it's always changing the form. Okay. So just see where you're at. We all start at the bottom. Everyone starts at the bottom. You take risks, I take risks, everybody takes risks, or I will make decisions, and it's okay. And then the change happens. And the change, I personally think the change is like one of the best things that can happen in life. Even sometimes the change may not look good, but then maybe a few days, a few months, a few years after the change happened, you look back and you know it was the best thing that ever could have happened, right? So I just kind of want you to keep this picture, this graphic in mind. And again, you will be going through different stages. And right now I'm with you, and I am like, you taking the risk, right? You don't know what this is going to hold for you. You don't know what this new venture is going to look like. And for me either, like I would like to be your guide and would like to help you on this journey, just to show you how Kajabi works and how you can set the things up, right? But I don't know. I am at the bottom of this particular journey with you as well. So we will be working on all of this together. So back to day one. Again, just to kind of recap, we are setting up a Kajabi account today. We are talking a little bit about domain. I will show you how to set it up. I don't think we're going to have enough time to actually set up and wait for it to kind of, update on the servers and have the actual link. So when we get to the domain point, the domain setup, just go ahead and pause this video and then come back once you're done, or just do the steps and then let it, do all the updating in the background, and then we will be working on other things. And I will show you how to create a link in bio page so you can start sharing it on social media, on email, and then coming soon. And we will set up the freebie funnel. And I'll also show you how to use AI in Kajabi. So yeah, with the AI, they kind of actually have a built-in mini chat GPT, which is called AMA, which stands for Ask Me Anything. Okay, so they call her AMA. All right. So let me switch tabs here, and we are. And so I think I'm sure that you can see all this area. Okay, I think that will be fine. Okay, so once you log into your Kajabi account, once you sign up for the new account, okay, or maybe you already had an account and haven't really been touching it, so it's also time for you to kind of tune in and start taking action, and taking the small steps toward setting up everything in Kajabi. Okay, so with the new accounts, what I really like about Kajabi, that it really walks you through the process, through the steps of how to set up your account. You can just go ahead and start filling this up, or I will also show you like what I personally do with all of my clients. I have like my own system, like what I do when I, create an account. Personalize all of their settings, customize all of the backend and all that. But you can go again through these steps. But I will also show you where it's actually located in the backend. And we will be kind of going back and forth between this getting started area, and I will just show you what it looks like in the back. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is to go to settings. and go to site details. Okay, so this is where you will want to put in all your information. Your company name, like say mine is Solo Site Solutions. I will just, for this training, I will just use Solo Site. Let's just save that. Then for the domain, so this is, okay, so let's just cover this part on the domain. I highly recommend that you actually get a domain, or maybe you already have gotten a domain. So that would be your company name or your name.com, right? And what happens when you actually sign up for Kajabi account? It gives you a Kajabi or a branded domain. You are good to actually use this, and I've seen many people who've been using Kajabi for years. They never actually connected the domain, and that's fine. And some of my clients don't have it connected, so they say they have a website, say on Squarespace, and they just never connected a subdomain. It's fine too, but let's just change it to something where it's yours, like say your company name. Again, for this training purposes, I will be using the Solo Site, for example. Hope it's not taken. It's not perfect. So from now, actually, I can already use this URL. I already can share this URL with people. Okay. So let's go back. Let's go back to site details. And over here, we will want to change this one thing. We want to change for now. Again, we will come back here. But for now, we want to change to show the library. And so basically what's going to show is just like sign-in page, right? Just so people do not get confused. What is this? If you already have your logo and so your branding set up, you can upload all of the logos and favicon here. And favicon, if you don't know, it's this little thing that you could see in the browser, right? See like Canva, this Kajabi logo. Excuse me. Oh, have some water. So that's a favicon. It's a square graphic right here. Then for the colors, I highly recommend that you plug in all of the colors or your brand colors, because that will save us a lot of time in the back end when we are customizing our pages, when we are working with the website, email. If you want to keep everything on brand, you will want to put in your colors. And let's see, I wanted to kind of change it to brown, and say I wanted to this look reddish, and with that I want on the darker side, like not like quite black, but like very, very dark brown. And then I will use white a lot, and I will use regular black a lot. Okay, so those, like say my brand colors, right, that I want to use throughout, again, with website building, pages, emails, and all that. For the instructor, you also may want to fill this out. And so just put in your image, your name, your title, and short description of what you do, okay? And this area, we are going to leave it blank for now. This is for the code. We do not need any codes right now. And this one for the SEO and social sharing, we will leave it blank just so the Google doesn't start indexing your website. Because so like say if you already put in some keywords, and especially if they're very popular on your page title, page description, it may start crawling and looking for some relevant information, and it may start showing your website in search engine. So again, we're going to take it slow. We're not going to fill this out yet. Once we have at least one page, a couple of pages ready, then that's when we're going to come back here and fill it out. So we are going to save that. All right. So that's that. It will also, what I like about Kajabi, once you sign up and go through all the steps, it actually guides you and then it shows you what to do next. Again, we don't have to follow all this, but it's just really nice that it kind of like, okay, what's next? What's next? And you always can, again, you can always come back to get started and kind of follow all those steps as well. But for now, we will go back to domain. You can navigate it from there, or you can come back to all the settings and click on domain. And I will show you there's two ways of connecting your domain. All right. So first, you will need to purchase it. If you don't have a domain yet, my #1 recommendation is GoDaddy.com. And this is where you can look up all of the domains, see if the name you like is available. Oftentimes, you can purchase a domain for as low as $1 or $2 per year, plus I believe it's $10 for domain privacy. So you literally can start like having like your first year of the domain registration is going to be like $12. So which is also affordable. I will leave all of the links down in the description. Again, I highly recommend using GoDaddy. I've never had any issues with them. Customer service is great. Overall, I've always had a good experience with GoDaddy, and it's pretty secure as well. So once you have the domain, there's two ways you can connect to domain. If you are new and you are hoping, or I wouldn't say hoping, you are looking to use Kajabi as your, again, one-stop tool for everything, right? You want to do your website, courses, and everything. Then you can connect your domain, what's called the root domain, which is the main name, right? So this is like in this example, which is the www, it's considered to be a subdomain. Then we have example, that's a root domain, right? And this is a com is the extension. So you can connect your domain directly. Or you can, if you say, it's like, well, maybe down the road, or maybe you already have your website built elsewhere and you do not want to move, then you will be connecting it through subdomain. However, using the subdomain, you can also connect your main domain. For example, my website is solositesolutions.com, right? I still have it connected to Kajabi, not through this area, but through subdomain, and I'll show you how. Your subdomain is actually, like I mentioned before, it's www. That's your subdomain. Your domain will be the one that you purchase, right? Say in my, not here, over here. In my case, will be solosite, for example, .com. Actually, let's put in, SoloSite Solution. It's already connected to my domain, so it will not work here, but I just wanted to give you an idea. So in the preview, you can see that your page, your website can be accessed at www.your domain name, in my case, it's solositesolutions.extension.com, right? Then you click on continue. It will prompt you to all the steps to connect your domain. Most likely, it will prompt you to sign in to your provider, to your registrar directly. And honestly, you just sign in. You just allow to the third party to access your account, and it will pretty much all happen in the back end. Also, I do have a couple of videos on my account, on my YouTube channel, about connecting your domain via Nameservers, which is an option number 1, and this is an option number 2 via CNAME. So those two videos are available on my channel. Again, I will link them to this video, so you can navigate it and just go through the process and see. Also, in those videos, I also explain the kind of pros and cons. So you can just watch the video and you'll see which option is better for you. Okay. So, and then again, just go through the process of connecting the domain, it is a very simple process. From my experience, typically going with the option number one, which is connecting through, connecting your domain and bringing the name servers to Kajabi, takes a little bit longer. Via CNAME, especially if it's GoDaddy, I've seen it connect within 30 minutes. So it's quite a simple and quick process, okay? All right, so we did the domain. And now we're going to get to the fun stuff. We're going to set up a coming soon page and or link in bio. So I'll give you an option to set up either one. But to do that, we will need to go to website and then landing pages. You will see there's nothing here. It's a brand new account. What's also one of the things that I really like about Kajabi is that you can choose a template, or you can start from scratch. If you are new to all of this, then I would recommend using the template, and all you need to do just kind of like update your images, your the pictures, graphics, colors. So let's go ahead and click on browse templates. Okay, so over here. And you can choose what kind of a template you would like to use. So we will be working with link in bio. So you can start sharing your page on social media or emails. And we will be working with coming soon. In fact, I'm just going to let you know that any page, really, it doesn't matter what page you choose. It's just the templates typically make or save you time, right? It makes it easier for you to customize. You just plug in your images, plug in all the things, and you're good to go, right? If you start from scratch, you're basically needing to choose, new block, new section. Kind of need to decide where section is going to go, what element's going to be there. But with the template, as long as you like it, like say for the coming soon. I think the easiest one, let's just start with this one, because this one is kind of like 2-in-1. It's a coming soon plus the waitlist kind of thing. So I'm just going to select that, and I'm just gonna title it coming soon, and click on create. Oh, these messages, I love these. They are just they used to have something different where it was funny that they changed it to more like inspiring. Okay, so what is going on? Let's see. Just exit out and start over, because this should give us a template. Okay. I think I know what it is. And actually, this is a very good. I'm almost like glad that it happened right here, because let's see. If you do run into that, that means that there's some issues with the cookies in your browser. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear out cookies. Sorry, it was a little bit of unexpected thing, but what you will need to do is to go to, I think it's in the settings. I don't work with Safari a lot. I mostly work with Chrome, so it will be under privacy. And we will be clearing out the cookies. This is so interesting that this happened, because I've had it happen before with my other clients, and it would show, something like page not found, or it would show login page. Okay, so we are going to manage website data. Okay, so I'm just gonna clear out all the cookies. So if you do run into that, just go ahead and clear out all the cookies on your website. Cache and cookies, that's That's the one. So I'm gonna remove that. Okay. Okay. So let me try. I know you're not really seeing anything right now, but let me try to refresh and hopefully that solved the issue. And that's, that's also another thing about the tech, the nitty-gritty. These things will happen. I deal with similar things on a daily basis, really. And it's just a part of it, I know it may be frustrating. Just it's just know that it's okay. Things will happen. Technology is technology. It's gonna glitch sometimes, and okay. And it's okay. It's really, really okay that, again, things happen. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna try one more little thing again and see if that's gonna help us. But I hope you are enjoying your day so far. And what I learned about kind of dealing with like frustrations, when especially with the tech frustrations, if something doesn't work, your best friend, trust me, your best friend in making things work will be Google. If you can Google, you will be fine. Just type in like, how do I do this, how do I do that? All right. Okay, so I'm gonna try one more thing right now, and hopefully, and I apologize that this is actually happening, first time doing live. So things happen, and that is okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna log in a different browser. That's what I'm gonna do, and hopefully everything's gonna work. Okay, so I'm just double checking everything so I can switch you back to my screen and we can actually get back to training. Okay, it's all good. We fixed it. All right, so I'm just going to share my screen over here. Okay. Hope you can see it. Not found. Again, I'm almost like glad that it actually happened. So excited about this. This is to, again, see, just to show you that things happen. And I'm just using a different browser. I actually, in fact, this would be one of the reasons why I don't use Safari for website building. From my experience, it's just been glitching more times than not, glitching more often than not. So if you have Chrome, I highly recommend you actually use Chrome browser to build a website and work with Kajabi. But I also had other things. I also had other website builder that was not working in Chrome, and then it was working in Safari. So if something is not working on one browser, first, number one, clear cache and cookies. Number two, if that doesn't help, number two, just switch browsers. Maybe it will be better in even Firefox. Again, the Chrome browser has been working the best for me. All right, so back to actual training and website building. All right, so again, we will not be going too much, into like changing things as far as too much of a design. So we need to get the basics down. Okay, we are creating a coming soon page and a linked in bio page, and in fact, those pages can also be the same. Your coming soon can actually be link in bio. So what we're going to do, you can do them separate, or again, if you're just completely new to all of this, let's set it up together and make it just one, okay? And this also will serve our coming soon page, aka link in bio, will serve us as a beginning of our freebie funnel. We can also do that, okay? So let's just say we like the image, or we change the image. This is all perfect. We can say coming soon. We can say our new website coming soon. And then kind of like stay tuned, right? Again, so actually this is another new innovation, I would say, that Kajabi recently did, is that they introduced what's called I think it's called inline editor, where you can just edit the website right on the spot, right here on the page. Because before that, I think I want to say about 3 weeks ago, when we did not have this option, all of the changes had to be done over here on the left-hand side. Okay, so now we can actually do everything right. So you click on it. It's like pretty much what you see is what you get. You click on it, you just type it in, all your copy, all your, whatever you need to say on the website, and it's just so much easier to actually edit the website now. Okay, so our new website coming soon. You can change heading. Maybe you want to make it smaller. You can also make it wider, and that's where the column. So we want to make it, wider. This one is the header. That's Harmony. It's just showed. It's the logo. You can put in your own logo here. Just upload the file here. Also, let's see. So coming soon. Stay tuned. We can, if you say using a similar image, then you can, maybe you want to make it a little darker. So you would just click on, this is the section, right? We're just going to click on the section and come down here on the background color down here. And maybe we want to increase the transparency, actually decrease the transparency. Or maybe actually this is, we have actually our color, so we can change it to our color, something like this, right? Okay, so now we're going to save this. And here's what we're going to be adding here. We will be adding blocks, or for buttons, or a form, okay? So we want to say, okay, get notified when we open the registration. But what we are going to do, since we are doing a 3-in-1 kind of thing, page, which is a coming soon, link in bio, and the beginning of your funnel. Again, these all can be 3 separate pages, but we want to get the things rolling, right? We want to get it off the ground and share this page with our audience and on social media. Let's just do it all in one and keep it simple, all in one, right? Okay, so what we're gonna say is to, for example, we want them to, we already have a free resource. If you do, we can say sign up. Actually, what did it say? See, I would also like that has the prompts as well, which is great. Get notified when we open registration. We can say get notified. We can leave it as is, but we also can add get notified when we open, when our website goes live, and get notified when our website goes live and receive our free, say, download. And just insert the name of your download, your PDF, if you already have it. If you don't have the freebie yet, it's okay, because the form that we're going to be using, it can be just an opt-in, or it actually can have the email with the content delivery. And I'll show you in a minute how it's all done. Okay, so just, just get notified when our website goes live and receive our free download. Okay, so just going to save that. And then you see how it says, click here to select a form. So since the website is completely new, right, it's brand new, we don't have any forms except for the default form. So what we're gonna do, we're going to click on here and click on edit forms. It will bring us over to marketing tab down to forms. Forms live under marketing, okay? By default, when we created an account, it just kind of like gives us one default form. You can reuse this one or just leave it as is, but we will be creating a new form. And the new form, you just click on the new form, and let's title it, say, website waitlist plus freebie. We're gonna save that. And there's a couple of changes we will need to make. Oh, I wonder. Just hang on, let me double back and make sure that you see what I'm actually showing here. Technology. Gotta love the technology. I'm going to share the window. So if I'm hopping between different, if I'm hopping between different tabs, you can see it because I think that's what just happened. So I will a little bit. Okay, so we were here. I'm sorry, you got stuck for a minute here. Okay, so we left. So I think we clicked on edit your forms, right? Now you can see it. Back. Actually, you know what? Let me delete this. So because we did not see that. So I'm going to delete that. And I'll show you right from the beginning. Okay, so you clicked on edit your forms. It brought you over here where you see a default form, which was created when the account was created. Kind of like, you know, it's just what happens when you create an account. It just creates a new form. You can reuse it if you want, or you can create a new one. So I would just go ahead and create a new one, new form. We're going to title it website waitlist plus freebie. And we are going to see some options here. So by default, all of the forms will be double opt-in, okay? Double opt-in is, although it's recommended, and it's a better practice, or best practice, I would say, is double opt-in. It's basically when somebody puts in information in the form on your website, then they receive an email. It's automated email, right? They receive an email saying, hey, thanks for signing up, but now you need to confirm to make sure that there was no typo in the email, make sure that you actually meant to sign up for this website, right? We need you to click one more button to make sure that you are not a robot, you're a real person, and you wanted to sign up, there's no typos. So that's basically what it's for. Plus, kind of like giving the signal to all of the email servers, letting them know, like, yes, this is a legit website, this is a legit person. They want to know each other, kind of thing. They want to be connected, right? So that's kind of like what double opt-in really means. On a single opt-in, what it doesn't do is basically it eliminates that step where you have to, when the subscriber has to confirm that they sign up for this email list, right? They join this email list for this creator, for this from this website. I personally use the majority of the forms I use on my website single opt-in, except for contact me. So when people, so I do have a form on my website where people can, contact me and like type in the message, right? So maybe have a question, and that one is a double opt-in, because the way I look at it, when people sign up or when they say want to contact me, they may not necessarily want to be on my email list. Maybe they are inquiring, but they have a question, inquiring about my services. So I do give them that option, like, hey, thanks for contacting me. So I will get back to you if you wish to be added to my email list. Confirm here. And I have pretty much have 50-50. Some people confirm, some people don't. But at least I'm giving them option for contacting me, okay? But for anything that you are doing, like say wait lists, freebies, I wouldn't worry about it much. As long as you practice, or you do, good practices. You're honest. You're not spamming people. Single opt-in is just fine. Okay, so just have a disclaimer at the bottom of the form, and I'll show you in a minute how to do it. Just have a disclaimer, and you'll be fine. Okay, so we're gonna switch it to single opt-in, and we're just gonna keep it simple again. Name and email. That's all we need for now. And automations. Do I want to go that far with automations or not? Do we want to go that far? Let's do it. Since we're here, it's a simple, but it's a very important step. So what we're going to do, we're going to add one automation. Okay, we're going to add automation where we're just going to tag them. So we know where this person came from. So click on the automation and click on when the form is submitted, right? It's already pre-filled. We're going to add a tag. And for this tag, again, this is all new, so we don't have any tags right now, but we are just going to add just what it is, website waitlist. So we know this is our very first people who joined our waitlist or our email list. Yay. So we're just going to do that and then save. So once somebody signs up, we will see them. Oh, this person came from our waitlist form. Okay. And then we're going to click on save. We're going to come back to this area in just a second, But let's go back to our page. And now we can actually select, probably needs a refresh. We can select the form now. So I'm gonna click on the form again, then click here. See how it shows in the list now, website. And it's going to show up here. So now there's, again, a couple of options, a couple of ways of listing this page. Listing the form. It can be just, your name and email, kind of like what's called the inline, on one row, right? Or if you scroll down here and uncheck this, it will be just the form that you've probably seen the most, on other websites. But again, it's up to you. It just really doesn't matter, but it's just your preference of, what your website looks like. So now we have a form. Okay, so now people are able to go on your page, see that website is coming soon, and put in their name and email to get, say, notified. Or we can just say, we can change this actually. We can change it right here. Website. We can just say sign up. Okay. So now then we're going to scroll down. And again, this, because it's a template, it's kind of like offering you to get other things. And what you can do here, we can actually add more of the link in bio, which means we can add more call to actions. We can add it to right here in this section. I personally probably wouldn't even worry about this one in particular. We can just either delete it or hide it for now. But I would just keep it kind of simple. But so the main idea, let's see, I think there's a little bit of spacing happening here. Yeah, so I'm just going to delete that. What we're going to add, we are going to add more call to actions. Like, for example, like say maybe you already taken, maybe you already been coaching and you have, like, say, a Calendly link or your scheduling link, right? What we're going to do, we are going to add it here. So we just click on anywhere, like somewhere below the form, and on the left-hand side, you will see add content. And we are going to add a button, and that's called call to action. Okay, call to action. And we can change it to something like schedule your discovery call. Again, that's considering that you probably already have some, following on social media or some online presence. Again, adding these buttons, it just really see where you already can send your audience to. So, okay, the website is coming. That's great. You offering to get the free download and sign up for a waitlist. Great. What else? Where else can you send them? Okay. We probably could kind of, although you're sharing it on social media, but maybe you have different social media accounts, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. This all also can be added here. You'll see them down here in the footer. You can leave them there, but I would personally also add them down here. So website coming soon, form, schedule discovery call. Then you can add content, and we can do social icons right here. So we can do open a new tab so that people actually don't, they don't leave this page. Also, what we will do is when you go to desktop layout, we are going scroll down, and you will want to check place this block on its own row, and you'll see what's going to happen. It's just basically going to jump down. We will want probably change the colors a little bit to, let's make it just black for now. Actually, just make this one white, and the actual icon is black. Okay, so we have that. Yeah, perfect. You can, if you don't like them too much spread out, you can just, again, click on kind of that area, see like how it shows the block, and then we can scroll down to actually it's up here. Here, horizontal alignment. What we want to see, maybe we just want it to be them more centered. See, or if you can do it to the right, it's going to move to the right. But we will cover this little things on day 5, actually on the website building. So I'm not going to go too much into like actual design right now. I'm just going to showing you what you can add to your, again, 3-in-1 link in bio page, coming soon page. And you're basically the start of your freebie funnel. Okay, this is the start of your freebie funnel now. Okay, so again, if you want to add more, so we have, in just a minute, don't forget to change the actual, put in an actual link. I'm just going to change it to this, but it's not linking to Kajabi. And also, if you do not like the footer here, you can click on it and then go back. Actually, footer, click on the footer and then click on the desktop layout, and we can just hide it from there and there, from mobile and desktop. Okay, so again, it can be as simple as that. You can add a couple more buttons. Again, if there's something that you want people to do. Another thing, what you can do, it's very simple. You can add email me. If you have any questions, contact me, right? It's one of the, also another options that you can do. So this one is a discovery call again. Okay, so let's go back for the actual link. You will need to actually link it. Don't forget to link it. So you click on the button, and then you see what it says button action. Just plug in the link. It can be Calendly, maybe Acuity, one of those services. Just plug in the link, okay? And then I also recommend using the open in the new tab. Just check that box as well. All right. Okay, so add the link here. We're good there. And one link, we're going to add contact me. To also save you a lot of time, Kajabi allows us to duplicate or copy blocks and sections, which again makes your life so much easier. You don't have to redo the whole thing. So just hover over the little block, see 3 dots, click on duplicate, and we have another button. And also drag and drop right here. Just bring it a little bit up, and we can do one of them. We can put them on place block on its own row again. And if you want to maybe change your color a little bit, you can, for example, in my link in bio, all of the buttons are different colors. I don't know, just like it. If you want to change that, you can maybe change it to, how about we just change it back to white, and make text color dark. Okay, and I'm gonna change it to something like let's keep it all caps. Have questions? Email me. And for the email, I'll show you what's gonna happen here. There's a little trick. So we're going to put in, that's kind of like a little code, mail to, then column, and then it's going to put in your email. In my case, it's hello@solositesolutions.com, and I will show you what's actually going to happen. So then you click on save. Before you start sharing the link, what the last thing we want to do, again, once you decide like how many buttons you want to add, one form, sign up. Okay, perfect. Then click on over here on the little mobile, how to check what it's going to look like on mobile. And you will see it's a little different. And that is because on the template, there you see how they're using two different blocks, Hero and Hero Mobile, just to accommodate this image. Because I think on desktop, maybe it wasn't quite in the center. I'm not actually quite sure why this template has two separate blocks, but if you use a template and you click on the mobile and it looks different from what you just customized, right? Just like in our case, then all it is that these two blocks, one is what was created to use on desktop and another one was created to use on mobile. Again, to keep things simple, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get rid of this Hero Mobile and go back to Hero and go down to mobile layout and make sure to uncheck this one. This says hide section. So now this specific section is shown on both desktop and mobile. Okay. And if you go back to mobile view, you will see it's right there. Okay. And if you want to bring this one a little bit up, again, this is just all about spacing. This is the little block here. Click on that and then come back to the left, go to mobile layout, and you will see that this, see 150 pixels. That's how we're just telling you how much you want to bring it down. We do not want to bring it down. We just want it kind of all up, and that will bring it up. So we're just going to keep it at 0. And another thing that you may want to do, you see how like, okay, we have put in your name, email, and it kind of all looks, especially if you want to add more buttons here, it looks this button, this button, this button. Before we move on to the next step, let's just quickly separate. Let's separate this, make this block a little bit, I would say, just stand out, right? Okay, so this is the block. Click on that. Then go down to background. And on the block background color, let's make it white, but with more transparent, add more transparency, just like that. You see, this way it's a little bit, we know it's the form. And if this one looks too white to you, we can just change the text color to darker. So now we actually see this is the form, this is where sign up, and this is the two additional kind of options that you can do on this page. And then of course always check the mobile view. And now we also can see that this is specifically for the form and this is something else. Okay. As another option, you can again navigate to here, and it's again on the mobile layout. It's all about spacing and padding. So we can just add outside spacing. Let's say at 40. Just make sure that you're on mobile. You see how it's separated. So now it's a little bit better. The form is separated from the buttons. And also on the form itself, you see how there's also additional outside space, and we can remove that to make this form look wider on mobile. And we can save that, and then we'll come back and So, okay. So this is our coming soon page with link and bio. And again, this is more of a temporary solution while we need to get things off the ground, right? With the link and bio, with a couple of the call to actions, our social media accounts, icons, right? And the option to opt in for the email list and the freebie. I am excited about this. Okay. So there's that. We are done. Okay. So we're going to exit out. And the next thing what we are going to do is to come back to the form. Okay. So we're going to see, okay. So if you are doing a freebie If you're not doing the freebie, you may not need this step. However, for if you do have a form, do this step. If you have a freebie, then this is absolute must. What we are going to do next, we need to determine what's going to happen after somebody puts in their name and email in our form. And for that, we need to send them what's called a thank you page. Whether if you don't have a freebie, if you just say sign up for my email list, steps are going to be the same. So we're going to come back to our page here, click on 3 dots right here, and we're going to duplicate the page, so we don't have to redo it. So, and that's what, again, another thing that I like about Kajabi: copy and paste, duplicate and redo. Just creating. We are basically creating the templates, for the things to work faster, for us to edit faster. Okay, so well, let's put this one to publish. That's number 1. Number 2. So this is, we have a copy. So number 1 over here, coming so on, it's a copy. Let's click on these 3 dots again. Edit details. On the edit details, we are going to put in a few things. We're going to say thank you. And I like, I'm going to teach you the way I do it. So because as you create more pages, it will just become, I hope it becomes your habit. But like, I personally like to use TY. That just means thank you. Because there will be, if you create new funnels, new freebies, new offers, you're going to have a lot of thank you pages. So TY means that it's a thank you. And now I'm going to put in what it's thank you for. It's for the waitlist, number 1. And over here, we need to change the URL. So we're going to say thank. Do not use spaces here. Very important. Do not use spaces. Use dash or under. I don't think it's going to let you do underscore, but just use dashes or just one plain word. But I would use dashes. Thank you waitlist. Again, I would not just leave it at thank you. I would also in the URL specify what it's what this page is thank you page for. What kind of form or what kind of page. So I know it's a thank you for waitlist. So keep it published. Then over here, there also, again, little things, but they matter. If you do not change anything on here, by default, you see like how this says page name, it will show what you put on general over here. However, if you do change something here, if you override this will become your kind of like internal title, and this one will be what your people, what your customers going to see over here. So I typically, for thank you pages, I just put in thank you. I keep it simple. Put in thank you. And the next thing I want to do, I don't want to put any page description. I don't want this page to be indexed or anything. But also what I'm going to do, I'm going to untoggle show page in search results. Because it's a thank you page, there's nothing for Google to know about this page. Okay, so I'm just going to save it. So now we have an opt-in page and we have a thank you page. Okay. Now we're going to go back to landing pages. So we did the customization for the URL and the title. So now we have coming soon. We have a, actually, you can also rename this one coming soon plus waitlist. It's a waitlist. Now click on the page again. And we are going to do a little tweak. So we're going to make a little tweaks here. We are going to say here, thank you for signing up. Okay. We're going to remove that. And we're going to put in check your inbox for a confirmation email. You will want to put in this sentence here, check your inbox for a confirmation email, if you have a freebie. Or if you do not have a freebie, you may also want to do that. But if you, in your confirmation email, you will basically say, hey, thanks for signing up. Here I am, just to make sure, just to confirm you put in the right address, you're in the right spot, this is what you sign up for. Expect these little things from me, right? So we kind of want to, I think we want to send a confirmation email regardless whether it's a freebie or just a newsletter sign up, a newsletter or wait list for a website. And you can just put in your name here. So thank you for signing up. Check your inbox for confirmation email. And I like to say chat soon. Not yet. Okay. And then we're going to delete the form. We do not need the form anymore. So we just click on the form and delete it. These two, as an option, you can leave them there because what's going to happen, so people sign up, okay, we're good. They come back to your thank you page. What's going to happen next? Prompt them to take another action, if they want to schedule a call with you. And again, feel free to add and customize this area. Put in your personal message, personal invitation to something. This is your playground. This is your arena. This is your playground. You rule, you make rules here. Okay. It's just think of it on every step of your customer's journey. What you want them to do? What do you want them to see? And feel free to add whatever you would like them, whatever you would like them to see. You can keep it simple as just thank you for signing up. Or you can add like, hey, let's be friends on social media. Follow me on Instagram. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube, or have questions, email me. You don't have to. Again, all of this is optional. I'm just giving you ideas what can be there. But let's just say remove contact me and just keep, add something like, hey, are you looking to do the XYZ, whatever you do in your niche, or are you interested in this? Schedule a call with me. As much as I want to tell you that you will be getting a lot of discovery calls, but that's not the reality. So I'm wishing you to get all the discovery calls for your services and for your future offerings, but just keep it there. You just never know where your next client is going to come from. Okay. So again, it just really depends. Again, it just really depends on what you want people to know, what you want them to do. Okay. So we're just going to save that. Now we're going to go back to our form and we are going to assign this page to our after submission thank you page. So after the submission, we need to let Kajabi know, hey, when somebody signs up for that form, here's what I want them to see. I'm going to click here, send the contact to a custom thank you page. And here's your 2 pages. It will show all of the pages, all the landing pages, published landing pages that you have. And just select thank you waitlist and save. As a bonus, if you really want to know who signs up for your email list, you can click on here, send notification to your team, and just put in your email. Just put in your, like, yay, I have my first subscribers. How exciting is that? But once it gets too overwhelming, just come back here and uncheck that. So I hope it does get overwhelming for you for the number of contacts and number of new people who are subscribing to your email list. Okay, so we are good here, right? Now, this is pretty much it as far as your coming soon link in bio / beginning of the funnel kind of thing goes. The only thing that we need to do right now is to go back to, let me go exit out here. Let's go back to the settings. And what we want to do is to pretty much come back to the domain, right where we started. I'm sorry, not the domain, homepage. Go to the homepage, and now instead of the library, we will be selecting show a landing page. And for the landing page, it's already kind of like, it knows what you want to do is you want to show your coming soon page. So now, although the coming soon page, and again, we will go back to website, landing pages over here. And our coming soon page, if we go to edit details, you will see the URL. And again, you're more than welcome to change this too. You can, that can be anything you want to put here. Coming soon is pretty common, so we're just gonna leave it coming soon. But so now what you can do, you can either So this is the URL you can share. You can share as what you see, like right here. Once your domain is connected, so I hope if you pause this video, watch the, decided which way you want to connect your domain. This will actually be like, say, solosite.com, or in my case, solositesolutions.com/coming soon, right? In your case, it will be your domain here. If you are not connecting your domain, custom domain or subdomain, or it hasn't been connected yet, you have not gotten a notification that, okay, you're good to go, it's connected, then you can share this as is. You can just click on copy here, go to your social media account, and boom, there you go. Website coming soon. If you want to get on the list, get my freebie, click here. And if we go here, we just copy and paste. We are right here. This is what your people going to see. See on mobile, I will show you here on mobile what it's going to look like. This is what it's going to look like on mobile. Okay. So you are good to share your page. So, but let's go back for a second to our settings. So that's why I'm choosing coming soon. So now, actually, since we are setting this page as a home page, all we need to do actually, we don't even have to use that what's called slug, but that comes after the /. We can just use this. We can just share this for now. Again, it's more of a temporary solutions here. You see, there's no coming soon. It's because our domain defaults to that coming soon page. And again, both of them will work. We put in coming soon. They both work. It's the same page, okay? But because we assigned this page as a home page, now it's defaulting to this page, although we are only typing in or putting in your root domain, okay? So now in the last step, again, if you are doing the freebie, there's one more little step. It's an automation for your content delivery, for your freebie delivery. Say it's a downloadable resource, right? If you are not doing the freebie, then still watch the next couple of minutes to show you what you need to do to add a automation email. Okay, so we're gonna go back to our form. This is our form, right? And we're gonna go down to automations again. And again, there's a few ways of doing this, but I am going to show you how to send an automated email with the automation, not with the email marketing tool. I will show you email marketing tomorrow on day 2. But for right now, again, just setting up the basics, making it work. Okay, we're not overthinking it. We are just putting everything in, plugging everything in, and sending it to the world. That's the main goal right now. So we're going to add automation, and the other automation will be send an email. And again, another thing I want to point out is that I am currently, I'm doing a demonstration of this on a Kajabi lowest plan. Kajabi's lowest plan is the Kickstarter, which is $69 a month. And it's already, as you can see, already has all the things. It has automations. It has access to all website pages, to the LinkedIn pages, to forms. Again, tomorrow we will be working with email marketing and all that. It has everything you need, really. You can get started on the Kickstarter, which is only $69 a month. And if you are setting up through November 11th, it's going to be $34 a month. It cannot get better than that. Okay. So we're adding an email. So new automation, then send an email. Send to who? To the person who signs up. And then we're going to say, again, we can say thank you for signing up. Or we can say freebie inside, whatever you want to say. But over here, we are pretty much will be adding email, what you want to say in that email. It's like, hello, first name. So this is what's called the variables, right? It's a personalization. So whatever your customer puts in the name field, right? In the form we are asking for name in email, that's what's going to be used here. It's a first name, right? If they put a full name, like say first name and last name, then it will just use whatever comes before the space. So if I were to put in Nadia space solo, it will say hello Nadia, because whatever comes before the first space. And then it's pretty much just giving you also the prompts what to put in. Use this action to congratulate them to sign it up, or send a quick product update. But again, you're just going to delete all that. And I'm going to say, thanks so much for signing up. Stay tuned for more updates. Again, this is your playground. You communicate whatever you want to tell them. You say whatever you want to say. Stay tuned for more updates. This is also, email is a great place to, again, use another call to action to prompt them to do something else. So stay tuned for more updates. And again, you can say chat soon, Nadia, kind of thing, right? Or if you are delivering the freebie, you will want to, stay tuned. Okay, and you will want to actually attach the freebie. So there's a couple of ways of doing it. So we will be uploading, say if you want to upload the file, you just click on, sorry, let me go back. Click on the upload the file, this area right here. This paperclip, and then select from my device. Just select the file from your computer. It will. Let me just select something. Let's just do this. I don't even know. Okay, let me just select one. Okay, so it's uploading the file. It's uploading. Okay, perfect. And this is what it's going to look like. I wonder if you see. Okay, you do see it. Perfect. Okay, so this is basically this one is just a screenshot, but this was, it creates the URL, the link where it can be downloaded. Once you go through the file attachments, it basically attaches your file on the servers. Okay, let me grab some water. So you can use this link to directly share your file. You can change this to new window. Excuse me. Okay. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Again, add the message, add your customization, your whatever you want to add here, and click on save. All right. Okay. And that's it. That will be it for today. So you are all set as far as the first step. Excuse me. Been talking for a long time today. Almost, 1 hour and 30 minutes. That's crazy. Okay, so let me just stop sharing this for now. So that's pretty much it. So again, let's cover a couple of things here. I am going to go back to my slideshow. Okay, so let me fast forward. Okay. So today, to recap, we set up your Kajabi account. We connected the domain. Again, this is optional, but I would connect the domain. We created a link in bio page. Again, this is really up to you as far as like if you want to have all separate pages. again, just keep it simple. Have all in one. There's no time. There's no really need for fancy things. Keep all in one. Link in bio coming soon, and the start of your freebie funnel. Because why not, right? AI. We did not touch base on the AI, and let's just cover that super quick. That will actually be how you go through the email. If you are out of any ideas, like I just do not know what to let's see, what to put in my email. I have, no idea. I am so confused. I am so lost. I do not know what to say, right? I don't have any ideas. So let me show you how to use AMA, right? How to use AMA. All right. So let me refresh that because it's not showing, but it's not showing up here. Okay. So over here, it's available on any page of your site. We can just go to get started, say, and it's right there. Okay. This is your pretty much virtual assistant right here. Let me make sure that you actually see it. Okay. The way because it's kind of, let's just open it in another tab. Okay, perfect. You can open another tab so you can. So, and over here you can ask any questions. You can say it's pretty much like I would say mini version of ChatGPT within Kajabi, so you don't have to go back and forth. Plus, all the history also stays in here. You can go back and see what you asked for, and just like pretty much any AI chat, you will want to use specific prompts, specific directions, be more, maybe describe yourself first, what you do, so it will give you more customized and non so generic robotic answers. But just for a quick example, you can just, and again, I'm gonna be using the most plain prompt. Say create an email to thank my new subscribers. Create an email to thank my new subscribers for joining the waitlist. Again, excuse me. Again, it's gonna give you like the most like robotic answer right now, I'm pretty sure. But at least you can just it's gonna be like a little the beginning for you, like a launch pad. Okay, this is what I'm going to customize here. That must have been too generic, so it's thinking. Let me see. Oh, here it is. I know it's again, it's gonna be way too much. But again, it will give you an idea of what to say. Like if you just don't know what to say, just plug in to AMA. Again, come back here from any page of the website. It's like, hey, here's what I do. Here's what I need from you. Give it to me. And just come back here. Again, tweak it to your, and again, see, it's already actually, I didn't even put it in, but it's because it's pulling some information from my website. It already knows some, I guess, some things about me. But the more you have, the more you plug in here, the better the answer is going to be. But here you go, just right here, you can copy and paste. Again, tweak it. I highly discourage you to just copy and paste as is. Modify it, edit it, put it in your thank you email. Same thing goes for your page. If you don't know what else to say on that opt-in page or your thank you page, same thing. Ask AMA. She'll give you pretty good answers there. So, okay. I think that was it. Let me grab my presentation again. Okay. So, yes. So again, recap, set up an account, domain name, link in bio, coming soon, freebie, very basic freebie configuration. Tomorrow, In tomorrow's training, I will pretty much expand that funnel, like what's going to happen next, right? I'm going to show you how email marketing is going to work, what happens, what kind of emails we can send, and how to send one-off emails, right? Just like you wanted to, like, say, send a newsletter and whatnot. And also we covered how to use AMA. And this is also kind of like an overview of the funnel for you again, how funnels work. So we pretty much did the exposure. It's when you say put it on your social media, it gets exposure. They come back to your opt-in page, which is in our case for today, again, just to get things off the ground. For today, it's an coming soon / link in bio / opt-in, right? We did the thank you page. So we have our thank you page. We delivered content. So we attach the file to our email. And now they can opt in, see the thank you page, and receive confirmation, right? Either just the confirmation if it's a wait list, and the actual file, what you promised as a freebie, for example, they can also receive in the email. And tomorrow we will be covering email campaign, right? So what else is going to happen after the opt-in, all the backend stuff. And of course, if you have not signed up for Kajabi through November 11th, lock in 50% off on any plan. If you are watching this after the November 11th of 2024, a 30-day free trial is always going to be available at the minimum on my page, which is www.solositesolutions.com/Kajabi. And also you will be getting some bonuses when you sign up. Currently, you can receive a sales page templates, which is a 20-page template for your online course, and that you can just, again, plug and play, plug in your images, plug in your copy and everything else. It does have also prompts. So you just kind of, you can follow the prompts and just change it to, match your story, match your branding and all that. Also, you can get my mini course on lead magnets explained, which is the expanded version of what we covered today. And also one-on-one call with me if you have any questions about online courses, Kajabi in particular, or anything, funnels, memberships, you name it. The time is yours. This is your chance to ask any questions and just get personalized help. All right. So I am excited. Let me switch back to here. Thank you so much for joining me today. Again, we're going to have 5 days total. This is day 1. And I know it was the long one, so I'm so sorry. This is a super long one. But today is going to be an exciting day. We are going to be covering email marketing. So thank you so much for joining. I am super excited. I'm just going to say before I go, going live, it was really, really fun. I know it takes a little bit longer than, or some things happen, like, technical things happen, glitches happen, and but we'll figure it out. But I am just so glad that you're able to take the time and go through all the steps and just get it done. Get it done. Just have that big idea in front of your eyes, on the back of your mind, and where you want to place it. Just have it, have that vision, and take the small steps toward your vision. Okay. Any questions, ask below in the comments, and I will see you in day 2 of the Creator Bootcamp, Kajabi 101. Bye.